So FC27 scares me. And the main thing that's causing my fear is this new feature that EA are rumoured to be bringing to career mode, which is the open world city. And if you didn't already know about it, it's essentially what 2K already has, where in between games, there's an in-game city that your character can run around, visit shops and interact with the world. Now, at face value, this sounds so good. So good. Imagine your creative player going to the gym, going to the barbers to get a haircut, going to buy new boots. That would be great for immersion, right? But the problem is, I don't think it would be. There's two main issues that I think that the mode could bring to FC27. The first one is microtransactions, and the second is realism. Now, if they follow the NBA 2K route in how their open world is designed, pretty much everything will be heavily monetized. Oh, you want that haircut? Well, you can earn it in game, but you'll have to play for at least 20 hours before you'll have anywhere near enough virtual coins to be able to afford it. Or alternatively, you can spend real life money, maybe £4, £5, £6, £6.99, and you can get that item, that haircut, straight away. No stress, and you don't need to work for it. Now maybe EA won't heavily monetize the mode, but with how Ultimate Team is set up, I can't imagine that being the case. Not to mention that EA has basically just released College Football 27, and if you didn't already know what's going on with that game, they have actually locked abilities behind a paywall, essentially making an offline mode monetized. This is offline, by the way, an offline mode. See, my theory is that with the recent PEGI rating system changes in regards to how loot boxes and gambling is perceived, this has affected FC and EA in Europe, making it a 16+ game rather than a PEGI 3 game, which hugely affects how they can market and advertise the game, but also affects who can actually purchase the game legally. So I'm thinking that EA are now looking at other ways to monetize. Cue in the new open world. So with all this information on what's happening in the college football game, this means that possibly things like upgrading your passing, upgrading your shooting on your player, maybe adding some play styles, getting new accessories, boots, maybe even choosing your career path could be locked behind a paywall. My other fear is the world itself. Now, I'm from Manchester in England, and our architecture here in the UK is much different to how it would be in Spain. But imagine you start your career at Manchester City, and then somewhere down the line, you get a big transfer to Barcelona. Is the architecture in my open world going to adjust to my environment change? Or am I going to be running around the same base English or American style open world no matter what team I play for? Now, for me personally, that breaks the immersion. Switching teams in career mode should feel significant. And you could say that no one really complains about this in NBA 2K, but NBA teams only play in the United States, of course, except for Toronto Raptors, who play in Canada. And yes, I know that there's differences between states in the US. For example, New York doesn't look anything like Dallas, etc., etc. You realize you're in a kind of American fused city where they've kind of taken different aspects from different cities and put it all into one to make one sort of themed city, and that's kind of good enough. Whereas the difference between a small British town and a major Spanish city is huge. Now look, if the mode is offline, maybe EA have 5 or 6 different cities or region styles in the vault that will switch depending on which team you play for, or maybe you can choose it yourself. But let's be honest, I doubt that. The one positive you could maybe get out of if EA monetize career mode is simply that they'll put more effort into it. Just like we've seen with Ultimate Team for years and years, if that's bringing in the money, they will put more time and effort into making the mode, well, improving the mode. But will we get that at what cost? Will the improvements negate the fact that they're monetizing an offline mode? This will be literally a subject to opinion and personal preferences, but guys, let me know. And at the end of the day, these are just rumors. We will not know really what's going on until the reveal, which should be very soon, maybe in the next couple of weeks, probably after the World Cup or around the end of the World Cup. But guys, get into the comments and let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you feel like I'm overreacting? Are you excited for the possibility of doing this open world? Let me know. And if you guys do like career mode videos and you like realistic career mode videos, I have got the most realistic career mode going on right now with Romeo Limeracci's story. give it a click, give it a watch, and make sure you catch up. Thank you. Bye-bye.